Hello Germany, it's me, NYSEinstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I'm going to do the best I can to give you the lowdown on what happened. Probably one of the most fascinating weeks, volatility-wise, news-wise, market-wise, economically, in every possible respect. We have seen something in the last week that's extraordinary. Okay? Today's Friday. A week ago, Brexit vote went through. England decided, Great Britain decided to leave the European Union by a vote, by a referendum. Markets went absolutely bat crazy, right? I hope you can hear me. We had some technical problems the other day. We will have a new mic on Monday. Everything will be fine. Market sold off 1,000 points. Worldwide, British pound got eviscerated. European markets were in turmoil. Ladies and gentlemen, markets in turmoil. Lederhosen in a twist. Forget about it. People running around the streets wearing underwear, screaming, yelling, cats and dogs living together. So, where are we today? Markets at 17,950 points, a rebound of virtually 94% in what was lost, okay? $3 trillion taken out of markets worldwide during that sell-off. Question to me is, even though we have rebounded point-wise, 94%, did everything recover financially and whatnot? Not really clear on that. That doesn't always happen that way. Just because markets rebounded 1,000 points doesn't mean the stocks recovered in the same way, right? So there probably are some losses. There were those emotional sellers who sold when the market was down 1,000, thinking that this was going to be some monumental thing. This would be another Lehman Brothers, the contagion into the markets all over the world and whatnot, and that within a week we were going to see Poland, Denmark dropping out of the EU. That hasn't happened. Has the bleeding stopped? Clearly. Do we know really what the future is going to bring? No, for sure not. How fast is this going to happen? We do not know. Net, at the end of the day, there are people saying that the Brexit may be beneficial for Great Britain. It may be beneficial for our markets. Clearly it's beneficial right now. Because net, at the end of the day, when there's uncertainty, across the pond, across the big river, the Atlantic Ocean, ladies and gentlemen, money ends up coming here. When we disconnect, when we decouple from the madness that's going on abroad, everybody starts shuffling their money here. No interest rate raises at least till December. This market is solid. This market's getting money. There is a big outflow of mutual funds and whatnot, but surely in the last 3 or 4 days, there's been a massive inflow of money into the equity markets. It's Friday. It's July 4th weekend. Everybody is going away for the weekend, including your favorite NYSEinstein. Today, what happened today? Today, actually, the market was one of those pre-long weekend, lackluster days, not a lot of excitement. We had the market opened up. We ended up rallying early morning on some ISM manufacturing numbers that were significant. Market went up about 80 points. We saw a little bit of a sell-off after 10:30, 11 o'clock when Europe closed. Saw our market do a little drift and bob. The imbalances came out. We did have a bit of a sell-off. We were up 25 points, trading in a tight kind of range at 328. No, at 10 minutes to 2, the market just took off, okay? I don't think it was an oil-related rally. I kind of think that there was a looming buy program in the marketplace. This guy was just kind of front-running that flow. The market popped about 30 or 40 points. Big move in the spiders, 50, 60 cents. Our imbalances, our closing trade, as you know what I do, is try and predict what's going on into the close. It was a slight sell lean without a major posture. Sure enough, at 328, a massive buy program came in. Market did some bobs and weaves and whatnot. We did have a bit of a rally. We ended up closing up 20 points. Net at the end of the day, today was not that interesting. A typical pre-long weekend Friday. But basically, we have capped off one of the most fascinating weeks, okay? It does not purport what's going on into the future. We do not, I thought today was going to be a sell-off of at least 150 points. This market has rebounded massively over the last 5 days. And I kind of thought into a long weekend, we do not know the news and the chatter that's going to go on between now and the close and the reopen on Tuesday morning. Monday's off. So I kind of thought it would be some profit taking, getting some money off the table. But in fact, it was net market closed flat. Net, we had an amazing week in a rebound. Do we still all have all the looming clouds and madness around the world? Absolutely. Do we have any idea that we've been able to make any sense in this, of what the economic implications are going to be? Absolutely not. We do know that the bleeding has stopped, and we're going to have a 3-day weekend. I wish you all the best. NYSEinstein.